What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 4 of my little Let's Play of the DW20 1.12.2 mod pack. Yeah, so since last time, I've done a little bit. I kind of built my smeltery up a little higher. Let's see, I don't remember. I think we had both these portals last time, but maybe I didn't have the nether portal. I did make myself an obsidian pickaxe. I've been to the nether a little bit, picked up some cobalt, some ardite, etc., etc. And I've been doing some work in the mining world. I'll just fall down here. So slow. And yeah, so basically just spent a bunch of time mining, I think, was the biggest thing that I did. One thing that I was doing is I have all these diamonds that I found, and I hadn't mined them yet because I wanted to throw some luck on here, so I at least have some luck. Hopefully get some double drops, or not really. I think there was another diamond over here somewhere that I hadn't mined yet. Yeah, there we go. Bang. Nope, no luck at all with getting double drops. Awesome. That's the best. Well, so as you can see, this is how I go about using my little buddy, Mr. MeeCreeps. I guess he's not really that little. He's taller than me. But, yeah, so that's what I try and do. One thing that I do want to do this episode, now that I got those diamonds, although I was really hoping for more out of that vein, because what I really want to work on is making what is called a Dank Null. And I'll stop right here for a sec. If you look at /dank, oh, that's the only thing with a slash. So what these are is, well, there you go. It's an upgraded version of the dev null. So basically what this does is it gives you an inventory that you can put a bunch of different blocks. I think you can put maybe like 15, maybe 9 block types, all the way up to 54 block types. I think that's how it works in the top end one. And then they hold anywhere from like 2 stacks of those items on up to 3,200 of each item slot in the diamond. This emerald one is basically unlimited. It holds like 2 billion per item slot, but it also is pretty expensive because you need to make the upgrade. You need 4 of these panels around the diamond version of the Dank Null, and so that means, you know, you're looking at 16 emerald blocks just to do the upgrade version. If you wanted to make one of these, you'd actually need 5, so you'd need 20 blocks of emeralds, 180 emeralds. So pretty hefty cost there. You can also build this little docking station, which will basically suck items out of your Dank Null and put them into a thing. What's really cool about it is once the total number of items that its capacity for its tier is full, then it'll start voiding them. So if you're running around mining a bunch, put your cobble into the inventory here, it'll suck up all the cobble, and once you have 2 stacks or 3,200 with the diamond one, then it'll automatically start voiding it, and you don't have to keep picking it up and let it clog up your inventory. So you can just use your inventory for what's valuable. The other thing, and I can show this once I get one. The other thing that it does is you can select one block, and you can use the Dank Null to place blocks. So you don't have to. You can also like shift mouse wheel, and it'll allow you to scroll up and down. So let me see. Oh, okay, I have 28 diamonds. So, gosh, I'm gonna use almost all of them on this, but and then I'm also gonna need 20 blocks of coal, which I didn't think about. I should be okay. Let me think. Oops. So if I go do. There. Now I have 20 blocks of coal, and got all our diamonds, and then I made these two. Let's grab all of them. Made those in preparation. So I basically have to make 5 of these panels to make my diamond Dank Null. So if I go, just drop all that in there, bam, and I got a diamond Dank Null. Cool. Oh, okay, so it only used 20. I was thinking it was going to use 25. That's good. So I still got some diamonds left. Used up 5 of my panes there, and quite a fair amount of coal. But as you can see, like if you go through the whole deal, if you like build each individual one, you use a ton of coal. I did that when I was first playing around with this mod, and I think just waiting until you have enough diamonds is the way to go. But basically, so now what I can do, is it nighttime? Oh, I'm gonna be able to sleep just barely. 3 Minecraft minutes. Nice. Got rid of the rain just in time. So what I can do is I can grab like a stack of each of these, and it doesn't have to be a stack, but whatever. Grab some gravel. Yeah, that'll do. So then if you shift right click, you bring up this menu, and you can stuff all those in there. You can either Alt plus left click, and that'll select this, and now you can see that it's got the little cobblestone block floating around in there, and it'll let me place it. You can also, if you go to this and you hold shift and scroll with your mouse wheel, you can see it there down in the left corner. It's scrolling through the different blocks that I have. And so, you know, what I kind of did is I just said, okay, I'm going to throw redstone in there. I'm going to throw iron in there. You know, you just throw everything in there, and, you know, it'll fill up on your cobblestone eventually, but everything else, it won't, generally speaking, really fill up on. So you don't have to worry about avoiding a bunch of ores or anything like that. You can just shift click and throw all that in there. And so now that we have that, what do I need? Oh, I didn't put andesite in there. Now you can't like middle click or, you know, inventory control this. If you click any of these, they just come right out and you can put them back in. I wish there was a way to like kind of lock it like a drawer, so that it would always leave one of all these items in there, because that would make it the most useful, because then you could use that docking station, have it suck all the items out, and you know, not have to worry about, oh, it's gonna take all of the items out, you know, and you won't be able to at some point it's just easier to do that. If it takes all the items out, then you have to like re-filter it, which is kind of obnoxious. So if there was some way to kind of lock it, what are you doing, cat? You are such a dork. If there's some way to lock it, that'd be pretty nice. My cat's being an idiot. We put up some new shelves above our computers, and she had to jump up there for some unknown reason. Because cats are curious, right? Right. Here, we'll get her a picture of her. Stupid cat. Anyway, so now I'm back down here. Let's get Mr. MeeCreeps and let him go to town. And I'll show you how well this thing works. 3, 1, 2, 3. What? Ah, there's some bees around here somewhere. Damn it. I hate you, bees. You are the worst. Oh yeah, lapis. Oh, do I have... I don't have any wood on me, do I? I didn't put any in here, did I? Damn it. I meant to grab wood so that I could put a tool station and stuff down here. So, yeah. Look at my inventory. Completely empty, but now I've got 428 cobblestone in my Dank Null. So, you know, especially in a single player world where you don't have to share your resources with anybody, this thing's pretty awesome. You can basically just kind of carry your resources around. Now, one thing I will say I had happen in my other world, and I don't know. Oh no, we might. Oh good, there's still some other ones. I don't know if it was just a fluke, but I fell in lava in my other single player world where I was kind of testing this pack out, and for some reason every other item on my corpse was in my gravestone except my Dank Null, and I had actually just made myself the emerald one, so I was kind of pissed. I ended up actually like cheating myself one in just because I was like, well, I shouldn't get screwed, because I thought it was a bug, and I didn't test it out again to see if I died, if I lost it again. Probably should have, just for, you know, making sure sake. But that was pretty obnoxious. Was not a real happy camper when that happened. I'd had the stupid Emerald Dank Null for all of 30 minutes when I fell in some lava and in the nether. Made a error in judgment with my slime sling, and yeah, that happened. But hasn't happened here yet, so that's cool. Because recovering yourself after you've flung yourself partway across the nether out into the middle of a lava pool, that's not really fun. So anyway, so yeah, I don't know if that was a bug or if that's maybe intentional, like you lose your Dank Null if you die in lava. It seemed kind of oddly specific of a penalty, so I just thought it was a bug. One thing I do wish they kind of documented, like how many of each item each tier could hold without just kind of having to run up against it and just start losing items. Like, that's kind of a crappy mechanic, I feel like. So I think they should kind of improve that. Like, just label them. Like, oh, this tier will hold X number of items, and then everybody would know. I feel like the progression should be a little bit smoother. Like, I understand they made the Emerald one really, really expensive, so that's why they're just like, it'll hold basically unlimited items. But I think that the Diamond one should hold more than 3,200, because for most items, that's not really going to matter. But if you want to hang on to cobblestone, you know, you can hit 3,200 cobblestone pretty easy in a mining session. I mean, let's just look. Like, I just got a quarter of my Dev Null or Dank Null full for cobblestone, and you cannot use multiple slots. I already tried that. So yeah, it's really neat. Like, I really like this item. I think it's nice to not have to, like, you basically don't have to have a mining backpack dedicated to this. You know, you can just have your backpack to carry around. I don't know. I usually like to use backpack for all my tools and stuff. So I don't have to leave all my special wrenches and junk back at the base, because then inevitably you don't have them when you really need them. And you end up having to make extra trips to go get them and stuff, so it drives me a little crazy. So what I usually do, without this mod in place, is I will have two backpacks. I'll have one that I use for mining, and then I'll have one that I just kind of use for my tools. And man, I've not gotten. Do I have to have a full? Oh, that one might have gave me 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think I got 2 on that last one. I do not have this fully luck upgraded yet, so could be why I need to get it to the full 60. Well, I mean, technically you can go way higher than that if you go to luck 3, but yeah, I haven't gotten that. I haven't really had a lot of luck with lapis. Definitely need more of that. It's probably the only thing, you know, I mean, aside from emeralds and all that, lapis is probably the only thing that I'm kind of hurting for. I do, maybe in the interest of trying to get my... I really like the idea of having that big emerald Dank Null, because then you can just never have to worry about it in single player, like I was saying. I don't need to do that, because MeeCreeps will get that. Some more iron. Well, I don't want to bore people with mining. I can do this off camera whenever. I just wanted to show you guys how well the MeeCreeps worked, and also the Dank Null. Let's see, so... Oh, this is one thing. So if you throw it all on the ground, then it'll go in your Dank Null. But I made this chest the other day. Well, sure. No, it doesn't work. Let's see. Just drop it all on the ground. Alright. Bam. All in there. And we're full. So, some of that got voided. I don't care, though. 3200 is pretty good. Until I need, like, octuple compressed or some crazy junk. I don't know why. Sometimes it does not pick up things. And I don't know why. Yeah, so that is a thing that happens. Let's see. It doesn't tell me how much luck I have on here. It is almost broken, though. So I should, let's see. I'm gonna go back to the base, climb up this stupid ladder once again, and do. So slow. Huh. I wonder, are those slime islands in the same spot as the ones in the overworld? Because that'd be a little weird. So... Oh, they are. Is that just because... Cat, don't be knocking stuff off the shelf. It's just rude. Whoa. That's crazy. They're totally in the exact same spot relative to the portal. Huh. Interesting. Learn something new every day. Where are those creepers? They're down below ground somewhere. I don't know where. Let's see. So yeah, I made my Dank Null. What else did I want to do today? I've got a pick for tinkers, obviously. And I should throw some more, see, like, I want to just, I mean, you can't right-click to just throw one in there. It's kind of obnoxious. I'm not enamored with that whole functionality. So if I go like this, so if I do that, then I'm at luck 1 without having to go all the way. I think that's how it works. I don't know if it's a percentage based. waste thing. But let's see. So, like, I could just keep all this junk on me. Although, probably shouldn't. If I'm smart. I do need to... Gosh, there's so many things I need to do. So, I gotta make myself that Lumberaxe. That was the whole point of making my smelter last episode, and I never even freaking did it. So, let's see. I'm gonna have a diamond to throw on it. I am gonna need obsidian, so we'll run over and grab obsidian the easy way. Should have slept. Oh well. No spider. No. God damn it. I'm slow. All right. Let's eat something. Ah, so many skeletons. Why? Why do you hate me, Minecraft? Okay, let's be quick. Alright, 4 buckets. Run away. Ah, oh, son of a creeper. Oh, fuck you. Oh, sorry for the language. So rude. Ow! I just want to collect some lava. Why is it so hard? Why are you all so rude? I just don't remember this many windy gardens. I gotta look back at the thing and see if the number of them has grown, because I really feel like it has. I really do not feel like there was that many, but I don't know if that's a thing that those grow like randomly. So I did that, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I want to make either the plate or the axe head out of obsidian, which I will, then I'm going to have to go get 4 more buckets of lava. And to do that, I'm going to sleep, because it's kind of ridiculous how many mobs are spawning. So now everybody can just burn to death, except the creepers and the spiders, but the spiders won't attack me. So that's all good. Jumpy, jumpy, jumpy. Alright, let's see. Looks like we got 1 creeper in over here. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Get wrecked. Alright. Yep, that worked well. Good job. Very good job, Bonsai. Number 1 Minecraft player. NA. Okay. So, got my other 4 bucks of lava. So that gives me 8. I think I'll make the other part. It doesn't really matter whether I make the plate or the... I don't think it matters anyway. The plate or the... I'll have to look. I should look. Because it might matter. Whether I make which one I make out of cobalt and which one I make out of the obsidian. So I've got a decent amount of cobalt. Just throw 8 in there. Oh, actually, I'm going to grab bones. I don't remember how many it takes. And paper. Where was paper? There it is. I'll just grab all of it. It's easier. So we'll just go in our part builder. And we need a tough tool rod. Takes 3 bones apparently. Good to know. Won't remember that. Tough binding. I always do paper because I like the extra modifier, especially in a situation where I don't have we don't have leveling, and since 1.10 you haven't been able to add extra modifiers, which I think it's kind of BS. But what are you gonna do? Where's the big... Oh, the broad axe head. That's what I want. So then we'll just throw one in there. One in there. Go bam, 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 bam. And then now... Oh, okay. Now we should apparently have 10 blocks somehow. Not sure how that happened. Not complaining. Okay, let's grab the materials in U-Book and we'll look at whether it makes a difference. There it is. Between tool materials, so obsidian, the head, mining level of cobalt, 139 durability, handle, it sucks. Oh, do they both count as head? That's the question. Let's look for the creeper face. Oh wait, no, I think it was extra. The plate is extra. Okay, so it gives you 90 durability and durate, which is nice. Tools last longer. Mining speed of 7. And then... So here, oh gosh. So here you get momentum. Overall speed of your tool. So that'd be nice. Gosh, am I messing up here? Should I just make it all out of cobalt? Well, then I have to repair it with cobalt. That's the nice thing about making... If you make the head out of cobalt and the other part out of obsidian, which this is way faster to mine, so I definitely want to use cobalt here. But I could get durate and still get 90 durability versus... Yeah, I'm not really worried about speed with a Lumberaxe. I'm just not. So, yeah, I'm going to go with cobalt for the head. And 1 block, 7 ingots. So it did give me 2 per. Good. So I'll do this. That's good. Good stuff, good stuff. So that should be full. And then if I go back to the obsidian, do that out of obsidian. I don't even know what these have in them. They just have food, right? It's like, I don't really care. I'm gonna eat a peanut. Yeah, I'll eat a pepper, whatever. And some corn. Get in my belly. Okay, so that, oh, still not done. 83, that's done. And I can throw this back in here. And that's done. Throw this back in here. And so now I've got all the parts I need. Go to the tool station. Not have... Oh, I'm not gonna be able... I can't do it in here, can I? Nope, I gotta upgrade my tool station. How the hell do you do that? I can't remember. Let's see, tool station, upgrade. So you need blocks of iron. Oops. Yeah, blocks of any metal. Aluminium, as I think most of the world says, but we say aluminum because America. I need 4 blocks. I need 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I do that, then 4. Bada bing, bada boom. Tool station. What do I need? I need seared bricks. Dang it. I used all those up. Okay, I have 2 in here. So if I grab 10, that should make 3 bricks. Because I already have 2. So I'm just going to throw all that in there. It'll all melt. And then, because each cobblestone counts as a seared brick, and it takes 4 seared bricks to make the blocks. Might as well dump a couple of these out, because why not? It's interesting that the seared bricks melt faster when they're the same thing, basically. I'll do a couple more. It's pretty quick. Alright, give me that. And then we'll do this. Wait, what? Yeah, okay, 3 blocks. Phew. Alright, so we got that. And 1, and then I can grab that. And I can actually, is it, yeah, let's do that. Give me that, and then do that. So now that's going to be done. Look in here. Gonna put that in the middle. These, and hopefully this works. Yeah. So now we got our upgraded tool forge, and we can do these fancier recipes that we want to do. And it's still not working that way. I guess you have to actually put it in here. Cool. How's that? 1100. That's pretty good durability wise. Yeah, so mining speed's a lot lower. I don't know why that is. But I got 4 modifiers, and then I'll just go throw this in here, give it a diamond, bam, an extra 500 durability. No problem. And now for the whole reason that I built the smeltery. Goodbye, tree. I love you. What tree? Here, we'll do that one. And that one. What? This is like the best axe ever. No problems with durability. They use way less durability than I thought. I thought even with this big badass axe, I thought I was gonna be having some durability issues where it was like breaking mid-tree. Because I mean that was literally like 51 saplings I think I put down, maybe more. Because I had 51 in my inventory the last time I put down saplings, but I had already placed a bunch of saplings several times. So yeah, we'll just mine all this, or chop all this down, get it out of the way. Best part is I didn't use any bone meal. I just like laid them all down right next to each other in a huge combined thing. And the oak trees will all grow as long as, if you get the big oak trees where they have like the side limbs and stuff, then that blocks some of the lower ones from being able to grow because they don't have access to sunlight anymore. But yeah, if that the oak trees don't need any space right next to them, which is pretty nice. For my carrots. Oops. And then, oh, I also gotta farm my potatoes, because now I can expand that. I don't really know why I'm growing any of this necessarily. Just because. I mean, I've basically been eating my initial cows for quite some time. Oh man, is that seriously? There's something in there? WTF, mate. So what I'll do, take my Dank Null and shift down to dirt. And then I can just pillar right up there. figure out what's going on. Ah, there's the issue. Yeah, there we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, so that was pretty easy. Lumberaxes are badass. I know I said I didn't really want to use tinkers, but there's some of these things that I don't know. I don't know anything else that does the vein miner on trees quite like this that's in the pack. I suppose if anybody else knows something, give me a heads up in the comments if you want. So yeah, I'll just do this again. Get myself a boatload more oak in one fell swoop. Click. Yeah, I mean, you just basically like smush it all together. That was a whole stack. I mean, whatever. We'll just make it huge. And then one click and we'll farm the whole thing. Cool. So yeah, couple trees ready to grow, all nice and planted. Sleep through this night. Let's see, what else do I need to make? So I do. Let's see. I should probably start getting into some power, just because I'm kind of at that point. Oh, there's our first tree. And you can see, like, okay, so this one only is a straight trunk, so all the ones around it can still grow because the light goes through the leaves. But yeah, I should start trying to get some power because that'll be the next thing. I really like using lava as my initial setup. Because especially with some of the generators that are here in this pack, there's just so much scalability, to make up a word, to the different generators. They just scale so well. Like, you know, I mean, they only give 40 RF a tick per generator, but they're really not that expensive, and you know, just make a boatload of power if you make a ton of them. And so, you know, I'm a big fan of that. Some of the like on the Space Astronomy 2 playthrough that I've been doing with the Max on the Max Gaming is their channel. Like early on, the power that we made was basically with mechanism in that pack, and we basically scaled. I made, I don't know, 700 windmills or something like that. And you know, every one only makes a couple hundred RF a tick, but when you have a bunch of them, then all of a sudden you have, you know, hundreds of thousands of RF per tick. Now, I don't think I'm going to go to that length with the lava gens because they'd become inefficient after a certain point and be better off making a nuclear reactor. They're just not as, because you have to put lava into them. The wind generators, you just put them all the way up at sky limit and they perform well. So it's a little different situation. But yeah, I have a pretty nice little setup that I like to use with some of the mods that are in this pack. I have 4 glass, that's not enough, and I'm almost out of sand too. So if only there were a gigantic desert nearby that I could harvest sand from. Yeah, I wonder what how I'd be able to do this. Just don't know. But yeah, this pack, I don't know if I want to surprise everybody. Nah, I'm not going to do that. So what I end up doing is I like the ranged pumps. They're pretty badass. And they don't cause a lot of lag by leaving behind a bunch of half done, or lava, flowing lava. That's the word I'm looking for. So yeah, what I'm going to do here is dig down a little ways. Don't tell anybody, digging straight down. And then I'm just going to do this, because this is ridiculous. So what we'll do is flatten an area, 13 by 13, of course. Why wouldn't we? And yeah. So, yep, no problem with sand. Come on, do your thing. Good job, Mr. MeeCreeps. Way to almost kill yourself. Look, I know you want to die. That's why you do your task, is so you can die. If I've learned anything from Rick and Morty. Which I'm assuming most people know, but that's where this MeeCreeps is based on. And the portal gun that you can get later on in the MeeCreeps mod. It's pretty cool. I don't know if you've watched. Direwolf has a spotlight on it, but you can. I don't know exactly how this works. I just saw him using it. I don't know how the cartridge and stuff works. I guess you pull the cartridge out of it, put ender pearls into the portal gun cartridge, which is pretty easy to make, and then I don't know if there's a maximum number that you can put into the thing or what. I haven't admittedly gotten to that point yet, but it is pretty expensive. It takes another star, so it's not horrible, because you can. I don't know. I also don't know if there's like a limit. I just don't know how it works. I very briefly watched the mod spotlight, and I saw Dyer like using it for short distances, but I don't know if it will. If you can like set. I don't know if it works like the Draconic Evolution teleporting orb is, I guess, what I'm thinking of, where you can set like multiple locations. That also uses ender pearls, but you can store bookmarks and stuff like that. And I think that you can do that with that portal gun as well. So you can like shoot at the wall and say, okay, I want that portal to go back to wherever, and it'll do it. I think that's how it works, but I haven't played with it, so I'm just not positive. Gosh, has this guy killed himself yet? No, not yet. He's doing alright. Yeah, so just gonna dig this up. A little more coal. Never turn down free coal. Well, eventually I might, but it'll probably be a while. Because coal. Let's see if I do this. Oh man, I should have added. So I'll grab that, and I should have done my Dank Null. Put the sand in there. I guess I can do it after the fact. Just throw it. Oh, that was dumb. I just voided on that cobble. Oops. Let's see. So we'll just dig through here. Alright. Oh, I got double coal there. I don't know if you saw that. Yeah, so MeeCreeps did his thing, and now he disappeared. So now I just have to dig my way out. Jumpy, jumpy. Stupid little cactuses. Cacti, excuse me. Okay, so, yeah, just let MeeCreeps go to town, and no problem. Got a bunch of sand. It's a neat ravine. I should go down there and check that place out. Let's see. Ow. What was I gonna do? Cat, you make a much better door than a window. You know that? Let's see. Oh, no, I don't have any in here. do half a stack in each. That'll work. How much glass do I need? I need 16. And I've got 4. So if I wait for 3 from each, I'll need the 12 that I need. And then I got a bunch of cobble in my Dank Null. I should grab a chest. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Grab that. I might as well just grab a bunch of cobble. It's easier than trying to get out of the Dank Null later. Oh, I should grab a door too. I think I have one. Door. Yeah, that'll do it. So what we'll do is we'll go to the Nether. And I don't really have a good path or a great path down to lava, but I tried to use MeeCreeps to do it there, but it was kind of worthless, to be honest. I ran out of ladders, and he only got part way, and so yeah, it just kind of sucked. But this isn't really a lot better because I'm so high. Ah, son of a... Mistakes were made. Let's get some cobble. Alright. See, my other little exit came out down there, which I suppose that's better than nothing. At least gets me close. Oh, so much mining to do. Ah. Oh god. Don't knock me in, Mr. Magma Slime. Let's see, if I just go over here, that's not it. There's that. So jump up here and go down the ladder. It only goes part way to where I need to go, because I was dumb and was thinking that lava was at Y64, but it's not, as you'll see. Oh, I can mine out. I can get that nether quartz, but I also couldn't mine this at the time. When I made this tunnel, I only have the copper pickaxe. Or bronze, I guess it is. Yeah, bronze. So I couldn't actually go down. But, yeah, so... Turns out lava's actually down at Y32. And I'm an idiot. So, you know, whatever. And just run over here. Jumpy, jumpy, jumpy. I don't know why I'm going all the way over here. Let's be smart here. Well, it doesn't really matter. So let's do it right down here. This will be nice. Let's see, where is my portal? It's back over there. So it'd be better to do it. Let's see. What I should do, I'm gonna walk over here and see if I can see like a more straight shot to lava. Gosh, I should really mine all that draconium. Let's see, so just make a little pathway around here. Because if I go, because I'd rather go straight down with my ladder or whatever and then head straight this way. So I couldn't even see this lava when I was digging down. I suppose that's because I wasn't deep enough. That's why. Because at the Y level of the ladder, it's actually, yeah, so now I do want it to be on a pretty big lava. Oh, this is a good size. This is a good size lava lake. But one thing that I did learn is that MeeCreeps is not real great at if you want him to build a 9x9, you need to build him the platform, because otherwise he'll fall in the lava and die. Not real intelligent, that MeeCreeps. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 6. Yeah, that's right. So this is going to be the center point. That's why I did that. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then I can do son of a beaver's nest. And then, so I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Never get me. 7, 8, 9. What? No auto restock? 10. Yeah, so 9. And then 10, 11. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is the right one. So then build a house, 9 by 9, of course, and then we'll just pitch him some cobble, and we'll just set this chest down over here and drop the rest in. He'll figure it out. He'll get to a point. Oh, nice, he even put the door on the right side. Good job, Mr. MeeCreeps. You're so smart. What? F you, lava. They're trying to catch my chest on fire. That's what's going on. Let's see. So if I do this, just throw a little extra in there. I don't actually know how much a 9 by 9 takes to build. So yeah, I guess what I'll end up doing is I'll end up putting, I'll basically do a ranged pump. What? Oh, I gotta do at range, because it's just called a pump. So that's gonna take, you know, a little bit of work. It's not too bad. I mean, the block of diamond kind of sucks, but the amount of lava you get from it is just, I mean, it'll do like a several hundred block radius, if I remember right. Or maybe that's diameter. But yeah, so, you know, 6 iron, couple of buckets, which I believe you get back, 4 obsidian, and 9 diamonds. So it takes a lot, but it doesn't really take a lot of power. And so basically what you can do is you can create that with lava, magmatic generator. And you can just set this magmatic generator right on top of the ranged pump, and it'll suck lava out and give the power back without having to do anything. And then you just do the ender tank, I'm sorry. I usually pick orange as my wool color, make one of those bad boys, and so I'll have to get some blaze rods for that. But with those 3 items, you can basically have, and you chunk load this, which, damn it, I screwed it up, and I didn't put it in its own chunk, but oh well. Oh, he finished. So yeah, there's my little, I don't really need them, but we'll, apparently we won't do what I was going to do, which was make some torches. So if we do this, and then, nah. So just so, I don't know if everybody knows this, probably if they watch Direwolf with any amount of regularity, but the reason he came up with the 9x9 is you can light up the whole room with your torches up pretty high on the walls, like up towards the, without having any torches in the middle of the room. You can light up the whole thing. See, it goes down to an 8 right in the center. And so this is basically the most efficient way to lay out space and have your torches high on the walls so you can have machines and junk against all the walls. Or cut out like the 3x3 openings that he always does between different things and all that. So yeah, that's his reason for creating the 9x9 in the first place, and that's why he loves them so much. So yeah, I'm going to I think I might wrap it up, and I'm gonna send, or I'm gonna do some mining, and I'll craft up the stuff for the lava setup, and I'll come back here on camera and set it up so people can see how it works, because it's pretty slick. And you know, then at that point you basically have lava forever, and you know, for all the things that lava is useful for in modern Minecraft. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up there for this point. Hope you guys enjoyed learning about the Dank Null and seeing the damage that MeeCreeps can do for mining and all that stuff. Yeah, I'll catch you guys later.